Welcome back, everybody, to the Warlord of SBAS plays Torment, Ties of Numenera, episode 104. We finished exploring, doing a little bit more exploring of the gullet, just before the heart. Found a maw over here, that I'll have to explore and see what that's all about. But we got into a little confrontation over here, so let's do some battling. Alright, what do we have? Deck deals weapon damage plus flurry if the target has a negative fatale. Don't have that. Alright. Let's just run up here and start knocking these guys out. Since you're one of the melee guys. Just start doing some damage. You're secondary melee guy. So I want you to run up there and do some damage too.
Strong at all. At all. How odd. My attack didn't feel strong at all. At all.
Okay. Yeah, you missed. You suck. There, they're now all in a nice destructive area. Damage, I'm trying to get as many of these people as I can. I'm not sure this is going to hurt my own allies. Deals with blow to all enemies struck inside the radius, even if they miss, deal for each level of effort. I'm going to assume it does no damage to my allies. And try to get all of these guys. Ah, it does not do damage to my allies. Nice. And I just cleared the board pretty well with that. Good job, me.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'll just have you move up here so you get a clear shot. You can just move up, I guess. What about special attack? Yeah. Boom. Oh, you have one hit point left.
What this thing is made of, but it's stronger than my thing.
Okay. Bop that person in the head. Oh. Or not. Alright. You can just stay there, I guess. Here it is. You can deck an arm in front of you, dealing weapon damage to all enemies. There. Alright, and we just have one left. Alright. You can stay there, take the meat shield job. You can just shoot him. Just shoot him. And stay there. And you can just shoot him. This fight was a lot easier than I was expecting. We just own them hard.
Why not?
Alright, start looting. Random axe I don't care about. Come on. Steal their stuff.
Of course.
Stupid controls. Oh. Sorry about that. There's a pop-up. Something updated on my computer. Alright, you're still not clicking these things. There. Axe. Money.
Yes.
Axe. You're being difficult. Just click the... There we go.
I'm ready.
Alright.
I'm always ready.
Loot over here.
All right.
Let's see. The security object is a pair of linked rings made of black stone-like substance. Together are solid, the size of a clenched fist. But they could be disjointed and connected again, each time reforming into a perfect circles. Huh. I'm not sure what that's for, but neat.
On it.
What about this person? Who is this? This dead woman bears numerous stab wounds, probably inflicted by the predatory echoes that seem to infest the gullet. Judging by the scrawled maps and notes that are stuffed amongst her things, she may have been an explorer of the bloom or a bloom guide. It looks as though her belt and pouches are mostly intact. Search her. Abundant rope. Someone type it. The line looks sturdy and strong. Cool. Cool. Magic rope. You realize the guy's belt is no such thing. It's the length of a synth rope. About 15 meters in length and closed from the waist. Almost if it were responding to your need. It's closed itself toward you and the places among your possessions. Alright. So, a neat rope, I guess, is all I'm gonna get from there.
Look out below. Above.
Kinda curious what the rings do. Curious object consists of pair blah blah blah. Rings are large enough to fit on human wrists. Respect to the rings. Regarding them closely, it strikes you these are not two separate rings, but rather two representations of the same ring. Putting your ear to them, you hear a slight hum of transdimensional power. You feel that they could be useful somehow, though it's not immediately apparent what that use might be. Try to discern the function of these rings. Perfect. After some time experimenting with locking and unlocking the rings, you confirm they are two representations of one whole, and the energies that they share can be used to transmit matter. The most obvious way to use these would be to wear them as bracelets. The question of activation is one of more experimentation. After poking, prodding, and rubbing the bracelets in various ways, you find it can be activated by squeezing it in a certain spot. Doing so will swap the position of the two people wearing these bracelets. Okay. I got cipher sickness because I have too many ciphers. Huh. Swap position with target ally. Completely refills the health of both targets and the caster. Oh, that's good. Let's see how I can see how that may be quite useful actually. No one could take another one, can they? Nope. Alright. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Alright. What about this? Cluster of bloom tubes sprout from the floor. One of them thinner than the rest. Has developed a leak, and its vital juices flow energetically into the pool. Use the obedient rope to tie off the tube. Command the rope to cinch itself tightly around the tube and choke off the flow of bloom juice. The fan behind it bulges then subsides as the liquid apparently pump elsewhere into the blue. There's a good length of rope left over. Level pool dropped noticeably. If you manage to block all the liquid going into the pool, it looks like the remaining rope will be long enough to descend into the drain. Alright.
Yes.
And this, I can use the sealant. Use a sealant. You shove the metal orb into the opening and it explodes, encasing the interior of the sphincter in a Blobbins instantly hardening synth. The surrounding flesh bulges and the sphincter emits a great rolling groan, but the seal holds firm. The pool drops on one of its sources to cut off. Alright.
Why not?
And the last one.
Let's go.
3 fat arteries converge into a bridge to bloom flesh. Spilling a foul sludge mass from the other side. It empties into the pool and spurs down into the open sphincter. Use the sealant spray to block the flow of liquid. The spray of the sealant across the zone instead of block the tears, swell, and balls, but they show no immediate sign of rupture. Last bit of liquid the pool drains out. There's a hole in the bottom, and entry into a lower chamber. Now you just need to find a way down. Which I already know.
It is done.
Hey, dude. What do you think of that? Simply eye sockets to track your movement. Please end my suffering. You don't need me to kill you anymore. I found a maw that will destroy you completely? Huh. I kind of want this maw to open. See what's in here first. And since I don't like you the most, I'll send you in. Blah blah blah, threatening you. I'm the life taker, blah blah blah. Offer yourself into the maw taker. It's only your only escape. He only passes his knife between his fading hands and resolutely ignores your face. His lip is trembling. No, he says at last. One of the others might give in, but not me. Alright.
Let's go.
So I guess I'm sending you this guy over here and then...
All right.
Hey. You. Persuasion. There's no other people here, so I'll send you. You don't need me to kill you anymore. I found a maw that will destroy you completely. Really? At 90%? No, he says, his voice distant whisper. I want death, but not at the hands of the bloom. I would deprive this creature of its feast. A small defiance, but this is all I have. Blah blah blah. Feed yourself. Really? Come on. Fine. Just wasting effort, but fine. 100%. Just do it. Completely success. Completely, he echoes. Yes, I would like that. A moment of pain, then simple oblivion. His smile is a thin, weak thing. I'll do that, but I don't want to be alone when it happens. Meet me at the mall, please. Alright. Wasted way too much effort on that one thing.
Fine.
This is going to be hectic, I believe. So I'm going to sleep. I don't think taking time down here is going to really matter. So, eagerly into the... Oh, I thought I was clicking that, not that. Alright. Eagerly into the spectral body pulsing, drinking. He flinches, looking past you, through you. And a smile, wide, joyous, splits his face. I can see them, hear them. He hesitated, wary, picking his rail. Are you still there? Are you with me? Yes, I am. Good, he says, looking carefully in your direction. This doesn't feel bad. I'm breaking apart. I feel it. Well, but I'm remembering things. I thought I'd lost. Things the despair was hiding. He smiled, returns. I died the moment I came here, but I was loved. I remember that. They must have grieved, even while I was standing here. I listened despairing. They were singing the songs for me in the village, hand in hand, singing the songs. What are the songs you're speaking of? Maybe I can sing them for you now. He doesn't respond to your offer. In fact, he doesn't speak again. He takes a deep, steady breath and gives himself fully to them all. disintegrating along the length of the probing tongues. Fed by Soren's despair, the maw opens. Alright. Now the thing I actually wanted to click on. Rest. Glance over at Kelsey. She raised her hands in silent, yielding acceptance. It's like,
I can breathe again.
there. That's healed.
Why, of course.
So, where does this maw lead? Chamber of Bones. Interesting.
Let's go.
It's not the Bloom Heart. So there's something in here that I do not know. And in each state pole acts like a... Alright.
I'm going.
We got the random stuff.
We shall see.
All right.
Caposa capsule maw. What is this? Before he stands a massive rib. Trying to.
It is done.
So there's something here. Seems like a big area. Alright, we're gonna move up here and smack this.
All right.
Alright, that just... what did that do? Nothing, apparently. Can you go up here and smack this? Yes, you can. Smack that.
Look out, villains! Trouble coming your way. I don't know what this thing is made of, but it's stronger than my thing.
Yes. Start encircling him. It's
I
good.
don't know what this thing is made of, but it's stronger than my thing.
It's exactly what I want to happen. Because then I can use this. And go... bada boom!
Try this out.
Yeah, just moved a little bit, whatever. And I want you to... nah, I can stay there. I want you to move up. And I want you to, blast one of these guys. Good, good. That's not one I wanted. She's the last one I want to be attacked, but whatever. These guys aren't doing much to me, so it's not that big of a worry. Let's go ahead and just knock this guy out.
Down you go.
Blurp. So every time they die, they teleport. I think that's supposed to make this harder, but you know, I don't think it is. Alright, I want you to go up here.
I don't know what this thing is made of, but it's stronger than my thing.
I want you to hit both of these guys with your little swingy thing.
A
Blah.
heroic strike of heroic proportions. I don't know what this thing is made of, but it's stronger than my thing.
Will you stop saying that? They're not even doing anything damaging, really. They're very... as far as enemies I've fought, they're very weak. Might as well just eliminate this one.
I missed.
Of course you did. Useless. Kill the siege.
A minimal effect. I can't have miscalculated.
Minimal effect still killed it, so I'm not too worried, Calcige.
I don't know what this thing is made of, but it's stronger than my thing.
Will you shut up about that? Hit it with your sword. No, you hit it with your sword.
I bet your ancestors felt that.
Ooh. That looked like a crit. Is that the first crit I've ever gotten in this game? I think it might have been.
missed.
Really at 90? Fine. Just energy blast it. See if I care.
Come, taste your breath.
Never felt better than I do right now.
Haha, I win. Suck it. So what is this? Whatever the creature was, its stomach was enormous. The organ pulsates and descended with gas, and something else rumbles in its depths as if trapped. Foul acidic juices ooze from the torn holes in the viscera. It hisses and steams when it drips into the bloom flesh. Listen. Something inside this creature's gut is thrashing about. This is not the sound of decay. It's the sound of desperation. Reach in and try to release whatever's trapped inside. Quick fingers, we're gonna have someone with who can do quick fingers. Well, I can do it pretty well. I'll just do it. Whatever. You reach into the holes in the viscera, shoving your arms through rotting intestines, gritting your teeth against the burning pain of the acids and bile within. Finally, you feel dim movement and thrust your arms even deeper into the stomach, immersing yourself to the shoulders. Questing tendril touches your hand. Instinctively, you try to withdraw, but the tendrils wrap right around your wrist. The touch is unmistakable. The thing that was trapped in the stomach is a maw. More tendrils grab into your hand, pulling their way toward freedom. Bloom tongues rip through decaying intestines, spraying stomach juice in every direction. And a great mouth appears, bursting through the dead flesh, its tendrils sinking into the viscera, anchoring itself in place. You realize the maw must have been feeding on something in the creature's stomach, because it's already satiated. Its orifice opens wide and a portal appears. So where does this go? The forgotten niche. Unique. Alright, well, we'll go through that as soon as we're done exploring this area. So what is this? The head of this creature is truly massive, though the flesh has been eaten away, probably by the same crepuscular maws that attack you. Parts of the skull are missing, revealing a huge, glistening brain. Their organic sheath still encases the brain. And it looks as if the brain cranial juices have protected it from serious decomposition. Examine it. The brain sheath hasn't decayed, though the strange and pungent smell emits from it. Perhaps that's why the corpuscular maws left the brain alone. Its tissue doesn't seem to be badly damaged. Try to restore it. You concentrate on the flux and pull at the ties within you, and examine them searching into the creature's dead mind. Its neck jerks a bit as a simulacrum or whatever of life blood flowing into the brainstem. You can see arcs of movement and small ripples in its surface. The monster is still thoroughly dead, but its brain reacts to the power you've spilled into it. Several clusters of nerves at the base of the brain begin twitching spasmodically. And they still be connected to the other parts of the creature's body. Try to scan the brain's thoughts. The dead creature's thoughts are disjointed and confused. Its final memories flash into your mind. The slate and Vachusia, whatever, sky above you threatens another spate of the oily slurry has been regurgitated for the past 1,000 years. Hunger tears your belly, the first sign of impending starvation. You have ruled this vast land for the centuries of your life, torn your supremacy from the throats of all those who would challenge you. And yet something has changed. The very air was torn asunder, creating a floating rift that leads to another place. A place that smells of raw flesh. You dive into the rift, suddenly finding yourself in a very different place. A paradise where everything is made of meat. Ravenous, you heave yourself toward the nearest wall of flesh, scattering a horde of tiny two-legged creatures that aren't worth a moment of attention. You tear the chunks from the wall, chewing and swallowing. Meat is tough and foul-tasting, but it's food, and you're starving. You eat and eat, carving your way through the wall and fall through another chamber. You see a protuberance of flesh nearby, surrounded by wiggling tendrils. It looks delicious. So you tear it from the wall and swallow it whole. The entire world shakes. More little creatures spill from the walls. But these have last tendrils and shining maws. They fall upon you, chewing and annihilating, and you bellow in pain. The world shakes again, and the whole chamber collapses upon you. Trapped, you holding you fast as the little monsters devour you, bit by bit. Your death is long and agonizing. Your vision fades, and you're alone with the beast. Alright, I'm going to end the episode here, and next time we're going to see what we can do with this monster, or giant creature thingy. So until next time, remember, brace the chaos so you go mad. Bye.